Hello, my people. Welcome back to Critics News with more updates on as it take the go. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. As they happen now, they say no be small thing. They happen for Southeast. Say that IPOB spoke on the October 1st Independence Day celebration in Igbo land, and it was banned completely. They say they don't want to see anybody. All the schools must be shut down. Nobody should go and be celebrating October's 1st independence because Biafra have not gotten independence according to their statement. No be small thing, no. They say Biafra, as far as they know, be Biafra matter, or say they don't want to see anybody outside. And so the thing take happen. No, they say that even military, police, all of them go hide their faces so because Wahala fit bust out. And I know anytime when IPOB go talk something, you get some people will be saying they go the verse, carry the matter for head, like say they say gala, which is this UGM people with the walk up and down. Make I give you full details on how it take happen. And some of the reasons why IPOB is cancelling the October 1st celebration. I'm going to show you some few reasons here. So don't go nowhere. Now, if you look at this one, this man here said that they are no longer prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu, but rather they are persecuting him. That is persecution. They want to hang him. They want to buy the man for no reason. For no reason. They could not convict him. Then, apart of that too, I have another update here. Now, if you look here, you are going to see lawyer condemns Ebonyi prison's refusal to release 36 alleged IPOB members cleared by multiple courts. So you see some of the reasons why IPOB is not happy. Somebody has been cleared by the court, and they say that the Ebonyi prisons have refused to release them. So is it in the power of the prisons to hold somebody indefinitely, or is it the court that determines all these things? These are serious issues that needs to be looked into. Anyways, let us quickly take a look at them. But before we do that, let's listen to what this man have to say concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case.
Let's move away briefly from Yahaya Bello to see what's happened with Nnamdi Kanu's case. We've seen that the judge has recused herself from the case. Wanted to find out your thoughts regarding, how the matter has been handled so far. It's been on for the longest time. He's accused the court of being biased and saying that if the DSS does not subject itself to the rulings of the court, he can understand that, but that not the court itself being biased and not obeying the decisions of the Supreme Court. So what's your thoughts regarding how
I've said this over and over again, and I have said this in the past, and I will repeat the same thing here now. If Boko Haram criminals can be given amnesty, be trained, and given commercial support, if Sunday Agboha is still a free person working on the street, if Gani Adams is still a traditional ruler, and if this guy in the southwest, in the south, what do you call him? Remind me his name. If they are still alive, Dokubo Asari. If Dokubo Asari is still free, and if Tom Polo is still a federal government contractor, I don't see any reason why Kanu should be behind bars. They have committed more crimes than being alleged to have been committed by Nnamdi Kanu. If Kanu cannot be released on the basis of legality, he should be released on the basis of equity, fairness. If he cannot get justice, at least he can be given freedom based on equity. Because these people that have criminal records all over the horizon have committed more crimes than Kanu, than what Kanu is being alleged to have committed. Therefore, for me, keeping Kanu behind bars is immoral, is illegal, is unconstitutional, is a crime, and he's being cherry-picked for persecution. For now, he is being persecuted. Luckily, it will go round. One day, they will be the people that will be persecuted, and we will celebrate that. We will remind them that when Kanu was behind bars, you were in charge. Your children were in charge. Your daughters were in charge. Your uncles and parents were in charge. Therefore, now, keep quiet, remain silent, enjoy what you have subjected other people to enjoy in the past.
All right. I believe so. And I don't see that man there when they talk. I'm not be me talk. They go say, oh, now you talk. And I don't hear I'm from the horse's mouth. That's why we always bring you evidence to see. So it's because of this persecution, this tribalism, this hatred. I make IPOB say that there's nothing like independence because you can see for yourself. You can see it. So moving away from there, let me even see what IPOB said on the ban. The indigenous people of Biafra has declared a ban on Nigeria's Independence Day celebration across the southeast on October 1st. IPOB warned that the Nigerian flag will not fly. There will be no Independence Day activities for students, and businessmen should go about their lawful activities in the southeast. In a statement signed by his spokesperson, more powerful, IPOB's Directorate of State cautioned Igbos against celebrating Nigerian independence because Biafra will soon be actualized. According to Powerful, the Directorate of State DOS of the Global Family and Movement of the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB wishes to remind Biafrans at home and in the diaspora that the ban on the celebration of the Zoo Nigerian annual October 1st Independence Day by Biafrans is still in force. As a Biafran, you are to avoid any Nigerian Independence Day celebration globally. IPOB calls on Biafrans globally to go about their normal businesses because we are not part of Nigeria and have nothing to do with their British flag independence of 1960. We are aware that some prominent Igbo men and women played pivotal roles in securing the flag independence that Nigeria celebrates annually on October 1st. However, such independence has taken more blood of Ndi Igbo to maintain than any other ethnic group in Nigeria. Biafrans have decided to reject the bloody flag independence of Nigeria and work for the restoration of a true, united and prosperous independent state of Biafra. Therefore, every Biafran should reject this Nigerian forced unity as we look forward to celebrating Biafra independence soon. Ndi Igbo must adhere to this clarion call to stop every activity concerning Nigeria's independence on that day. There shall be no flying of Nigerian flags in Biafra territory. There shall be no independence activities for students in Biafra land. Everyone should go about their businesses or use that day for family quality time and rest at home for those who may choose not to go for their work and businesses. IPOB is not joking with the restoration of Biafra freedom and sovereignty. Do not make yourself an enemy of the struggle by participating in the Nigerian flag independence celebrations on 1st October. Parents and guardians must not allow their children to go for any Nigerian independence activities on 1st. We are monitoring everywhere in Biafra land. As an Igbo parent, do not allow your children to be sacrificed for a country that considers them less than human. That's what IPOB said, that they are not going to, watch Igbo children, who are deprived of their right, go and say that they are celebrating independence. So they take talk for that matter. And one of the reasons why they are saying all these things, for those people who have said that, they don't do well, let me show you. They say that officials of the Nigerian Correctional Center in Ebonyi State have been accused of overstepping their bound following their refusal to release 36 alleged members of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, despite 3 orders of the State High Court acquitting and discharging them. Justice Chris Eze, while ruling on a no-case submission made by Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor Esquire, KSC, on September 27, 2024, discharged and acquitted the defendant on the ground that the prosecution was unable to prove the alleged case of murder leveled against them. Wow. The 36 defendants who who hail from Ebony State were arrested in 2020 and have been detained since then. They were initially charged before the State High Court sitting in Abakaliki. Upon the closure of the prosecution's case, the defense counsel filed a no-case submission, which was predicted on the fact that the witnesses called by the prosecution were unable to prove the alleged case of mob that leveled against them. Despite the courts have ordered their release 3 times, the prison officials have refused to release the defendant on the ground that there is another charge pending against them before the Igbo High Court. Ejiofor said it is obvious that someone else somewhere does not want the defendants to regain their freedom despite being repeatedly released by a court of competent jurisdiction. He therefore called on Ebony State Governor Francis Ogbonnawifuru to invoke the constitutional powers and stop the mockery of judicial process, which is capable of portraying the state in a very bad light before the civilized world. He urged Nwifuru, whose administration obviously inherited this case, to prevail on his Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice to invoke the constitutional powers inherent in him to put a stop to the case. He said it is disheartening to note that those innocent citizens who are all indigents of Ebonyi State were arrested since 2020, you can imagine, and consequently detained on allegations of committing various offenses, and more devastating to also state that during this period of incarceration, now proceeding to 4 years plus, they have on 3 consecutive occasions been effectively discharged and acquitted of all these unfounded allegations by Ebonyi State High Courts. Still, the state did not deem it proper to allow these innocent citizens who have been punished enough for crimes they never committed to go home. We are of the optimistic view that the requisite but prompt intervention of His Excellency will resolve this seeming mockery of democratic institutions. In conclusion, may I personally extend my sincere and deep appreciation to the noble colleagues in chambers, the dexterity and the hard work of Udoka Nwanku Esquire, Chukwudi Nwancho Esquire, and other erudite colleagues who were always in court with me in ensuring that we secure justice for the 36 innocent Biafrans. Biafrans should be rest assured that we will not rest on our oars until these innocent Biafrans, who were again today discharged and acquitted by court, regain their total freedom. Ejiofor added. So these are the reasons why IPOB is lamenting that they do not want this, what do you call them? They do not want this, is it a celebration in Biafra land? Anyways, let me quickly celebrate. Let me show you one of the video of the celebration. Now watch this.
God have mercy upon us.
Oh, now where you go? Oh, now they see the people will be saying then they now then they do the marching.
God have mercy upon us.
All right, guys, so that's one of the officers marching at the independence celebration in Nigeria. First unity way in Nigeria. I beg, if you want some money in Nigeria, don't forget to use this tap send and use my promo code to get all the benefit where they see for there. Just read them. You see everything I see at the sengemenge. So don't miss out. You get the point now. Let's go straight to the next video. Please share this video for me so that they can release these innocent people where they say the court don't discharge and acquit severally from Ebonyi State. This is unacceptable. Imagine Ebonyi youth Now so we just they reduce every day. Ah, what do you go? Court no can get value again for Nigeria. Because if they rule finish, nobody they obey them. Now wow.